Thank you so much for joining me today for the Beasts of Prodigum review. We are here in Torghast in the Soul Forges, so we're of course going to be choosing one of the beasts, and we're going to see how that goes. I've never done it before. I've heard it's actually kind of lackluster for what you get, especially when there's so many classes that outshine it. So, I'm going to go ahead. I think we're going to go with the stun here. And then as we progress through Torghast, I'll be also looking over the abilities that we get. So of course we're going to be taking Chain of Command, Beasts of Prodigum. This is the weekly Torghast. Calls forth Horgel, a powerful Shade Hound that can stun individual enemies and draw their attention. The other option is Wailing Pendant. Calls forth Naltari, a powerful Soul Hunter that can howl to increase allies' combat abilities. We're going to go with the stun. Hit choose. As you can see now, we do have a little dog here with us. It's got about a 10k less health than I do. And we'll progress through Torghast buffing and seeing what we can turn that into. This is the second ability that we're getting here for our Stygian, or for our Beasts of Prodigum. It is Stygian Victuals. Your Maw Beast regenerates 5% of its health every 1 second while not in combat. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. This is our third ability here with Collar of Teeth. Your Maw Beast damage done is increased by 40%. See that? Collar of Teeth. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose that. Okay, here we have our fourth choice for our Beasts of Prodigum. When your Maw Beast reaches critical health, it detonates and inflicts 50% of its maximum health as shadow damage. Sending them for all enemies within 20 yards, sending them for 3 seconds. So we'll go ahead and take that. Beasts of Prodigum, your Maw Beast regenerates 5% of its health every 1 second while not in combat. We'll go ahead and we'll take that as our fifth. So it's another Stygian Victuals there. We are dying. This floor debuff. Okay, so we got some options here as far as our Beasts of Prodigum go, so let's take a look. There's, of course, the regeneration. Maximum health of your Maw Beast is increased by 100%. We'll probably take that to give it a little bit more survivability. We've already got 2 of the regenerations outside of combat. I don't think he needs to regenerate anymore. Make him a little tankier here, so now he's got more health than I do. Okay. Our Phantasma Knight might not be too bad, but we're going to go ahead with the Beasts of Prodigum because we've got about 700. We're going to go with that. We're going to increase his health by more. Let's get this. Okay. So we've got another Beast of Prodigum here, Unnatural Claws. Your Maw Beast strikes all enemies within 5 yards while attacking. We're going to take that because that's cleave damage for him. So we do have some options here at the broker as well for Beasts of Prodigum abilities. We have Runic Etchings, which is of course 100% increase to its health. Volatile Augury, which it will explode once it reaches critical health, doing damage to mobs within 20 yards and stunning them for 3 seconds. Collar Teeth, damage done is increased by 40%. Unnatural Claws, strikes all enemies within 5 yards while attacking. And the healing of your Maw Beast is increased by 50% and also heals you as well. I'm actually curious on that, just because the floor debuff, since it is causing me to take damage, I don't know if it's actually affecting my beast, which would then give me also health regeneration as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take Unnatural Claws here again. We're going to give Symbiotic Essence a try. I want to see if it will actually cause me to generate health from him. I'm going to take Ancient Rubble. Okay, I want to take damage and see if his healing... I don't think he's taking it. No, it doesn't seem like his healing is also healing me either. Huh. So for science, he's supposed to be regenerating health outside of combat. He doesn't seem to be taking any damage. But I'm not getting any of his heals, it looks like. But like I said, so we got once again Runic Etching. It'll increase my Beast of Prodigum health by 100%. We're going to go ahead and select that. So once again, we've got Collar Teeth or Unnatural Claws. We're going to go with Collar of Teeth, increases damage by another 40%. We were testing out the Beast of Prodigum. Not really testing out, I guess I'm kind of more or less giving it a review. So far, I mean, honestly, I kind of find it lackluster. Just like people had said it was. So we got two new abilities from killing a rare spawn here that we hadn't seen before. We have Amnestic Memories. Your mob beast's movement speed is increased by 50%, and it will attempt to retrieve loot for you after combat. Not too worried about that because I'm melee, so I loot everything anyway. Hungering Anima is the epic one we got from it. Your mob beast gains 100% increased damage done, but also loses 2% health every 1 second while in combat. We're going to go with that because he generates health outside of combat, so he'll regenerate back, and if he gets to critical health, he explodes. So we're going to try that. I mean, he's got 108k, so that's not too bad. And most fights aren't going to last too long to blow him up anyway. And we should be able to use a lot of our Phantasma on the next floor. Because I'm a warrior, Flanoxian Command allows me to generate a ton of it. Oh, okay, so we were at the vendor right before the boss. We're going to go ahead. We're probably going to take all of these because being a warrior, I have a ton of Phantasma. I was able to get 3 Flanoxian Commands and easily generate enough to probably buy everything here. So we'll do it with the Volatile Augury. It detonates and inflicts 50% of its maximum health and stuns for 3 seconds for anything in 20 yards. Increased by 40% for the damage on the Collar of Teeth. And the Unnatural Claws. Well, I might as well just buy it just to buy it. Because it does mob beast strikes all enemies within 5 yards while attacking. I'm going to go ahead and buy those here. Okay, we just downed the final boss there. For my overall feel of Beasts of Prodigum, I still really feel like it was kind of lackluster. Like, I mean, I feel like I would have blown him up anyway if I had abilities that buffed me solely. I mean, it was nice to kind of have something taunt this so that way I could avoid the I-beam attack anyway. But as far as the Beasts of Prodigum, I don't know. You'd probably still be better off just taking your personal abilities rather than the Beasts of Prodigum. If they buff it up, maybe there's other abilities that make it even more fun. But as far as it only tanking like one single target, I guess it's great on elites. But as far as anything else, it's kind of meh. Hopefully they retune it or do a little bit more stuff with it a little bit different, make it a little bit better.